All right, I think we're going. I think we're going. I think we're going. I think we're going. We'll give it a couple more minutes and we'll go ahead and get started with the live, folks. Been a couple of hit and misses with this video tonight. I've recorded it and taken it down and recorded it and taken it down because we've had some issues with the sound. Let me know in the chat, anybody that comes in, let me know if you can hear okay. All right, we'll go ahead and get started. We will go ahead and get started. So, what's good? What's good, everybody? Welcome, welcome, welcome. This is Omnicast 24, the home of the invisible DJs. If you are here, you probably already know what we do. Omnicast 24 is a internet radio platform, so we broadcast music 24/7, good music, and we invite you to support us at omnicast24.com, streaming radio anytime of the day or night. So I've been getting some questions, some inquiries about the music that we play and the music that is coming from our artists. So we are going to do something a little bit different tonight. Generally, this would be a streaming platform where we might just play some music, but we are going to start a new series in response to the questions or the inquiries that I've been getting from people like you guys, inquiries about the music and, let's just say, the inspiration behind the music. If you're familiar with some of our music, you know that with some of the artists, the music has like an emotional arc, and some of it is really, really touching. And when people hear this stuff, they want to know, wow, what inspired this? What inspired this? Is it a real event or what? So I kind of saw this as an opportunity to create a connection with the community, whereby we can delve into things like that. We can get into the lyrics of some of these songs, and we can talk about how the lyrics came about. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to create this segment that's going to be called the Creator Breakdown. That's what we're going to call it, the Creator Breakdown. And it's going to be a segment where I get into some of the tracks from our artist, and we basically go through a breakdown of the lyrics. And I think the way we're going to do it is we're going to do it in sort of a music video reaction type deal. You guys have probably seen reaction video channels where people react to either music or movies or reacting to some other video. It's a reaction thing. We're going to do it in that sort of a format where I am going to react to the track. of our artist. So one song we're just going to pick, and we're going to listen to the song, and we're actually going to get into the lyrics and perhaps some of the meaning, so we can shed a little light on perhaps how these might have come about. And if these are instances where I can perhaps share with you how this came about because of a real event or something like that, I'll always do that. But what we're going to do is we're just going to step in, and line by line we're just going to break down some of the lyrics. We're going to begin with one of our artists by the name of Miles Kinetic. Miles is a new artist, one of our new digital personalities, and let's just say his music is hot, right? So if you are familiar with Miles at all, you'll know this is Miles's second album. So the album that we're going to get into is the second release from Miles. This release is entitled Sunshine State of Mind. So Sunshine State of Mind, like I said, is Miles' second release. A little bit about Miles. Miles claims Orlando, Florida as his home, the 407 as they say. So Orlando is his city. It is his DNA. His words, not mine. So some things you'll need to know about Miles and where Miles was when this whole album was being crafted. Miles started to write this album shortly after the first album entitled Good Luck Keeping Up. And the album Good Luck Keeping Up got a lot of love. I mean, this album is hot. People were feeling this album, and Miles was starting to get some attention. Attention from the industry, attention from other places, and hey, let's just say for the first time in a long time, Miles had options. Miles could leave Orlando and go to Atlanta, start a new life. Miles could go to LA, chase the dream, elsewhere. And really that sort of set the stage for the tension that runs through this entire album. It's really a question. The question was for Miles, do I stay rooted where I am here in Orlando? Do I chase what I could become and start running all over the country? Or do I do both? Hometown Halo for Miles was the answer to that question. So Hometown Halo is the first track on Miles's new album, Sunshine State of Mind, and that track is the answer to this question. It's the very first track on the album for a reason. Before Miles takes you anywhere else, before the late nights, before the neon lights, before the come up, Miles plants his flag. He says, this is where I'm from, this is what made me, and no matter where I go, this never leaves me. Those are Miles's words, not mine. So what we're going to do is we're going to first play the entire song, right? So we'll play the song, we'll let it play, no pauses, no skips, no anything. And then we'll come back and we'll start to step through it little bit by little bit. And when we start to step through it, I will replay segments as I break down the lyrics, and we'll just we'll go through it and see what we can glean from it. Okay, so without further ado, let's go ahead and get the album queued up. And here we go.
Yeah. Let's go. Miles Kinetic. Yeah. Sunrise peeking through the window pane. Same old street, but nothing feels the same. Used to dream big on these concrete floors. Now the world's my oyster, knocking on new doors. But every beat, every rhyme, every single flow got that hometown rhythm, watching my spirit grow. Remember late nights under street lamp glow, planning out the future, putting on a show. From the corner store to the stadium lights, still got that fire burning ever so bright. Yeah, they try to tell me, stay in your lane, but this ain't a game, I'm breaking every chain. Got that hometown halo shining on my crown, built on these memories, never letting me down. Every step I take on this hollow ground, yeah, the love is real, it's all around, from the asphalt dreams to the sky so blue. The city's in my veins, it's through and through, it's true. Yeah, used to ride bikes with no place to go. Now the tour bus humming, putting on a show. Still hit up the spots where the legends chill. Got that genuine vibe, keeping it so real. From the schoolyard laughs to the first big stage, turning every chapter, flipping every page. They see the shine now, they see the glow, but they don't know the story, how the seeds were sown. From the corner store to the stadium lights, still got that fire burning ever so bright. Yeah, they tried to tell me, stay in your lane, but this ain't a game, I'm breaking every chain. Got that hometown halo shining on my crown, built on these memories, never letting me down. Every step I take on this hallowed ground, yeah, the love is real, it's all around, from the asphalt dreams to the sky so blue. The city's in my veins, it's through and through, it's true. No matter where I wander, no matter how far I roam, my heart beats the rhythm of coming back home. Yeah, the faces change and the seasons fly, but the spirit of this place will never ever die. Got that hometown halo shining on my crown, built on these memories, never letting me down. Every step I take on this hallowed ground, yeah, the love is real, it's all around, from the asphalt dreams to the sky so blue. The city's in my veins, it's through and through, it's true. Yeah, hometown halo, Miles Kinetic, let's go. Let's go.
Yes. Yeah, very nice. Very nice. So, right, so getting right into it. Take these off. So getting right into it, right off the top. I mean, you hear the energy, the very first bar. Yeah, let's go, Miles Kinetic. Miles is announcing himself, but listen to how he says it. No aggression in it. There's no "I'm better than you." It's joy. It's pure joy. He's excited to tell you his story, and that sets the tone for the entire album. This isn't a flex. This isn't a flex record. It's a celebration record. And that beat. Yes, that beat. That bouncy 808. those bright, plucked synths. The music box bell sounds at, it's intentional. We wanted you to feel like it was a Sunday morning, like waking up on a Saturday in Orlando when you're 16 years old and you got the whole day ahead of you. That feeling. So let's hop right into verse 1. We'll call verse 1 the roots, right? So with verse 1, there's a 20-second segment I want to play for you, and we'll hop right into it, okay? So verse number 1. Yeah, here we go.
Sunrise peeking through the window pane. Same old street, but nothing feels the same. Used to dream big on these concrete floors. Now the world's my oyster, knocking on new doors. But every beat, every rhyme, every single flow got that hometown rhythm, watching my spirit grow. Remember late nights under street lamp glow, planning out the future, putting on a show.
Sunrise peeking through the window pane. Same old street, but nothing feels the same. You see, right there, that's the whole thesis of the song in 2 bars. He's looking at the same neighborhood he grew up in, but he's different now. The streets didn't change. He did. And there's something bittersweet about that, wouldn't you agree? Used to dream big on those concrete floors. Now the world's my oyster, knocking on new doors. See, Miles grew up in a neighborhood where the basketball court was cracked concrete. The park had one working hoop, but that's where he and the boys would freestyle. That's where the music started. Not in a studio, on a concrete floor. And then every beat, every rhyme, every single flow got that hometown rhythm, watching my spirit grow. This is him acknowledging that his sound, his style, his whole artistic identity, it didn't come from a textbook or a producer in LA. It came from the streets. The streets of his city is literally in his music. Remember the late nights under street lamp glow, planning out the future, putting on a show. This is real. This is real. Miles and his crew used to hang out under the street lights in the neighborhood, literally freestyling and talking about what they were going to do with their lives. That street lamp was their studio before they had a studio. And now the pre-chorus. We'll call this segment the Defiance, right? And this is like a 15-minute clip I want you to hear, okay? The Defiance. Here we go.
From the corner store to the stadium lights, still got that fire burning ever so bright. Yeah, they try to tell me, stay in your lane, but this ain't a game, I'm breaking every chain.
I chuckle. I chuckle because Miles is actually a lot like me. The Defiance, right? The Defiance. Ain't nobody gonna tell me what to do, right? But listen to this. From the corner store to the stadium light, still got that fire burning ever so bright. That's the journey in one line. Corner store to stadium. But notice, he still got the fire. He didn't find a new fire when he got successful. It's the same fire from the corner store days. That's important. That's important. They tried to tell me, stay in your lane, but this ain't a game. I'm breaking every chain. Now, who are the they? Yeah, that's right. Who are the they that are saying stay in your lane? Well, that's everybody. Everybody that told him Orlando wasn't a music city. That you can't make it from the 407. That hip hop doesn't come from Florida like that. Every person who said, be realistic, Miles heard it all. And this line is him saying respectfully, I didn't listen, and look where I am. And don't you find that to be true? Don't you find that to be true in your own situation? There are going to be many people that are going to tell you you can't do it. And sometimes you have to be defiant. Sometimes you have to say, no, I'm not listening. I'm going to do my own thing. So let's hop to the chorus. We'll call this segment The Crown, right? And this is I think it's a 20-second clip that I want you to hear. The Crown.
Got that hometown halo shining on my crown. Built on these memories, never letting me down. Every step I take on this hollow ground. Yeah, the love is real. It's all around from the asphalt dreams to the sky so blue. The city's in my veins. Through and through, it's true.
Gotta love it. Gotta love it. Got that hometown halo shining on my crown. Now this is the line. This is the title. And I want you to think about what a halo means. A halo is something that glows above you. It's sacred. It's earned through goodness, through staying true. Miles isn't saying the hometown gave him a crown like he's a king. He's saying it gave him a halo, like the place itself blessed him, like the city is his guardian angel. Built on those memories, never letting me down. The memories are the foundation, not money, not fame, not streams. Memories, the people, the moments, the struggle. Every step I take on this hallowed ground. Hallowed? Well, that's a Bible word, taken from the King James Bible itself. That's a word that's used for sacred, as in sacred ground. Miles is calling his neighborhood hallowed ground or sacred ground. The cracked basketball court, the corner store, the street lamp. To Miles, those places are sacred. From the asphalt dreams to the sky so blue, this city's in my veins through and through. Asphalt dreams, dreams born on pavement, on concrete, on street, not in a mansion, not with privilege. Dreams that grew up through the cracks like a flower in the sidewalk, and now those dreams reach the sky. But the asphalt is still in his veins. He carries it. Verse number 2, the contrast. This one's interesting. Got a 16-second clip I want to play for you here.
Used to ride bikes with no place to go. Now the tour bus humming, putting on a show. Still hit up the spots where the legends chill. Got that genuine vibe, keeping it so real. From the schoolyard laughs to the first big stage. Turning every chapter, flipping every page. They see the shine now, they see the glow, but they don't know the story, how the seas were sown. From the
Now verse 2. This is where it gets interesting, because the flow changes. Listen to how much faster he's rapping here. Used to ride bikes with no place to go. Now the tour bus humming, putting on a show. The speed is intentional. Life is moving faster now. Everything accelerated. But he's grounding himself in the contrast. Still hit up the spot where the legends chill. Got that genuine vibe, keeping it so real. The legends? The legends, who are they? Well, that's the OGs in the neighborhood. The older guys who've been there forever. Miles still goes back and kicks it with him. He hasn't outgrown his people. And then the key line. They see the shine now. They see the glow. But they don't know the story, how the seeds were sown. This is for the new fans, the people who just discovered Miles and think he popped up overnight. He's saying you see the results, but you don't know the years of work, the late nights, the rejection, the grinding on cracked concrete. The seeds were planted long before the flowers bloomed. And now the bridge, the emotional peak. A 15-second clip I want you to listen to here.
No matter where I wander, no matter how far I roam, my heart beats the rhythm of coming back home. Yeah, the faces change and the seasons fly, but the spirit of this place will never ever die.
Now the bridge. Listen to how the energy shifts. The beat pulls back. His voice gets more melodic, more vulnerable. No matter where I wander, no matter how far I roam, my heart beats the rhythm of coming back home. This is the most honest moment on the track. Because remember what I said at the beginning, Miles had options to leave, and this bridge is him admitting, yeah, I might go far, I might tour the world, but my heart has a GPS that always points back to Orlando. The faces change and the seasons fly, but the spirit of this place will never ever die. He knows the neighborhood is changing. Gentrification, people moving away, old spots closing down, but the spirit, what makes that place, what that place represents, what it gave him, that's eternal. That lives in the music forever. And for the final chorus, and then he comes back with a final chorus one more time, but notice how it hits different. After the bridge, after that vulnerability, when he says, got that hometown halo shining on my crown for the last time, it's not just a hook anymore. It's a declaration. It's a promise. He's saying, I will carry this with me everywhere I go. This is who I am. Miles Kinetic, let's go. And he's off. Album started, journey begun. But you know exactly where he's coming from. So that's the lyric breakdown for this one. A 3-minute and 28-second song, I believe. Very nice song. Very nice way to start off an album. And we'll get into the next one, Orange Blossom Nights, on the next breakdown. But right now, I want to open this up to some questions if there's anybody on the live. If not, I got some prepared questions that I want to answer. Questions that we've been getting as time is going on. And the first one of these questions actually has to do with Miles. It says, where specifically is Miles from? And my answer to that is Miles is from the 407. That's all we know. No, that's not all we know, but that's all we're going to answer. Miles is from the 407. That's what we know. If you want to know more, you can ask Miles himself. And you can do that by visiting the artist page on omnicast.com/artist and go to Miles's gallery, and you can click on the link, chat with Miles, and trust me, you can ask him yourself and he will answer. The next question: who are the crew that Miles references in his music? And the crew are a handful of guys that are from Miles's childhood. So the crew are referenced for sure in this album, the Sunshine State of Mind. He actually has one song where he features the crew, but the crew is also referenced in the previous album as well. And you can discern that by some of the voices. Some of the voices don't quite sound like Miles, and then there's one or two songs where there's more than one voice. So Miles is using his friends in his work there. So those are his childhood homies. The next question: how does this track connect with the Orange Blossom Night? Great question. For that, you'll have to stay tuned. We'll tell you exactly how it connects in the next breakdown, when we get into the Orange Blossom Nights and we do the creator breakdown. We'll be glad to spell all of that out for you. Okay. So is that the last one? I think that is the last one. Yes. Okay. So, like I said, this is going to be a new segment running the creator breakdown. We are going to do this, and I think we're going to have fun doing it. It'll get better, and I'll get a little bit more organized with the presentation and whatnot as time goes. But we got a lot of music to get into, and of course we are onboarding artists regularly. Artists are creating music, so we are always going to have plenty of music to step into. So we need you guys' support. So if you guys could, as the videos and the songs come, if you guys could like and subscribe and turn on the notification, we would surely appreciate it. Please support the channel. Support the channel in any way you can. Many of our artists are already in distribution, meaning their music is available on Apple and Spotify and Amazon and Tidal and places like that. So please support us if you can. If you use any of these platforms, please go out and support our artists and buy the music. But thanks for joining. The video will remain up as a video on demand. So after we end the live here, you'll still be able to circle back later and comment on the video and watch the entire thing in full. Okay. Thanks for watching, guys. I'm going to go ahead and end it here. But thank you guys so much. And as I said before, as we go forward, please continue to support the channel. You guys take care, okay?